PDCA stands for Plan, Do, Check, Act. It is a structured method for solving problems and a disciplined sequence that takes you from a problem to a tested change to a verified solution. Its simplicity is exactly why it works, and because the 4 steps close into a loop, the same method that solves one problem also drives ongoing improvement, with each pass teaching you something that feeds the next. The method is often called the Deming Cycle, after William Edward Deming, who popularized it, though Deming himself credited his mentor Walter Shewhart. Most problem solving fails in one of 2 ways. Either teams jump straight to a solution without understanding the problem, or they implement a fix and never confirm whether it actually worked. This methodology closes both gaps. It forces you to plan before acting, and it forces you to verify before declaring victory. Also, because it loops, a failed cycle is not wasted effort. It is data for the next cycle. Plan is the starting stage of the PDCA cycle. Here, you clearly define the problem and identify its root cause. Tools such as the fishbone diagram, the 5 whys, Pareto analysis, SIPOC, and process mapping are commonly used. Once the root cause is understood, you determine the countermeasure, the specific change you believe will address the issue or improve a process weakness, and prepare to test it in the next stage. Setting a measurable target is also important as it provides a basis for evaluating success later. Do involves implementing the planned solution on a controlled scale. This could be a pilot project, a trial on a single production line, or a test during one shift. Standard work instructions and check sheets help ensure consistency and enable accurate data collection throughout the trial. The objective is not a full-scale rollout, but rather to gather evidence under real operating conditions while minimizing risk. It is important to document exactly what was done, including any deviations from the original plan, as these details are essential when interpreting the results. Check is a stage where you compare the actual results against your expectations. Tools such as control charts, run charts, histograms, and hypothesis testing help transform raw data into meaningful insights. This stage answers key questions. Did the performance metric improve? Was the improvement significant enough? Were there any unintended consequences or unexpected outcomes? Act focuses on deciding how to proceed based on what was learned during the check stage. If the change was successful, it should be standardized by updating procedures, training employees, and making the new method the standard way of working. Tools such as Standardize work, control plans help sustain the improvement over time. If the results were unsatisfactory, the findings are used to refine the hypothesis and begin a new PDCA cycle. Now let's look at an example. Suppose a warehouse team notices that customer orders are frequently shipped late, averaging 18 late orders per day. In Plan, they use a Pareto chart to find that most delays occurred during order picking. A fishbone analysis and 5 whys session reveal that pickers spend excessive time searching for products because fast-moving items are scattered throughout the warehouse. The team decides to test a new layout that places the top 20% of high-volume products closest to the packing stations. Their goal is to reduce late orders by 50% within 1 month. In Do, the new layout is implemented in one warehouse zone only. For 3 weeks, the team tracks picking times, travel distances, and late orders while keeping staffing levels and order volumes unchanged to isolate the impact of the layout change. In Check, the data shows that average picking time falls from 12 minutes to 7 minutes per order, and late orders drop from 18 to 7 per day. Control charts indicate that the improvement is consistent rather than the result of normal variation. In Act, the company expands the layout redesign to the entire warehouse, updates standard operating procedures, and trains all pickers on the new locations. And the improvement is sustained. PDCA is at its best on fast, contained problems. It suits daily operational issues, quick experimentation, and situations where you learn most by testing a small change and watching what happens. Its light structure lets a team complete a full cycle in days or weeks, which is exactly what day-to-day continuous improvement needs. For larger or more complex problems, where the root cause is unclear and the analysis calls for heavier statistical tools, a more rigorous methodology such as DMAIC is the better fit. You can also watch the video highlighted in the corner for a more detailed explanation of the DMAIC approach. The two are not rivals. PDCA handles a steady stream of small, fast improvements, while DMAIC tackles the chronic, high-stakes problems that need deeper investigation. And that's what you need to know about the PDCA cycle. If this video helped you, please don't forget to give it a like. It really helps more people find this content. And if you want to keep learning about Lean, Six Sigma, and process improvement, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.